Hello and welcome back to another Uncle Tat's Creative Shack video. This is a special video tonight because this is a custom Lego model I did completely from scratch, just using pieces in my collection. What we're looking at is a police vehicle that would be it looks futuristic. It looks like a spaceship. It's definitely something that would be, in atmosphere, so we don't have to worry about wearing, helmets and oxygen and all that other stuff. But I thought it'd be cool to design something like this that would help with those, really congested, urban, tightly packed urban highways where, regular cop cars are stuck behind traffic. They can't seem to go anywhere. How do you apprehend the bad guys? So, and of course, since it is 2019, we're all supposed to be, wearing, in flying hover cars anyways, it just seemed appropriate to have something like this. So, for an idea of scale, because this thing will fly, but it's not going to go as high as, say, a helicopter, and it would be more or less, just a little bit above a regular car. So for scale, let me introduce a regular cop car. There we go. So here's a regular cop car. The idea I wanted was to have something that, as you can see, it goes just above a cop car. Now this is just put together with some of my own bricks. I mean, you could make it go higher if you wanted to or whatever. This is just a suggestion of what it would do. So you got a traffic jam on the highway, in the middle of rush hour, and the regular cop car can't make it because all the traffic's in the way. So what do you have? You've got this thing here. This vehicle would be able to just, whiz right over the cars. Hopefully he would be able to go high enough to even go over, say, an 18-wheeler or something like this, or he could just go off to the side, either way. So that's about what the intentions are for this, but let's take a closer look. So what do we got here? So pop open the cockpit, just on a regular couple of hinges. Inside we have a police officer. There he is. Let's try to get some light on the subject there. There he is. So like I said, it's an in-atmosphere vehicle, so we don't need to wear, oxygen and space equipment or anything like that. It's something that's, not too very high off the ground, so he can breathe on his own with regular oxygen. So we've got, flip it over to the top here, we've got a couple of printed 1x2 tiles. The police tile in the front, that is also printed. And then he's got, of course, the steering wheel, which it just looks good, but I would imagine he would probably have a couple of control sticks instead, but it's okay. It has a suggestion of flight controls there. Off to the side, we can see if we can get a better view of it. We've got a clip for his walkie-talkie. We've got these. I think I had these. Oops, hold on. We fell out of camera view. There we go. So these little flaps here on the side, just connected by one little clip, and those would be probably used to just kind of control pitch or yaw, by adjusting the sides of them. Coming around the back, we've got our handcuffs, because you're gonna need handcuffs once you get on scene. And a few other engine tidbits here. A couple of little output thrusters there. We've got our antenna there, and there's another one over here. So we have a couple of antennas. Then of course we have the blue police light. It's elevated enough to where people can see it from all directions. We've got now, of course, this looks like we've got blasters in the front, which I guess you could call them blasters. Sure, why not? It is a futuristic idea. I'm thinking it was set. If anybody's ever seen the movie RoboCop, it would be kind of set in that future where you've got this type of you've got that type of high crime and violence and whatnot. So blasters may be needed to to take out some of the bad guys' vehicles, you know, or at least incapacitate them for a while until you can, you know, get on scene. But yeah, again, it's just basic pieces. There's nothing too funky going on here. A little tinted canopy to protect you from the sun rays. And if you flip it over, very, very simple and minimal construction on the bottom. Yeah, you're looking at the base right there. There you go. You got a couple of, like, maybe those are the hovering pads or whatever, the repulsors. And there's another one right there on the front. I'll zoom back out there for you. Yeah. So again, it's just a kind of like a urban pacification vehicle of the future, and I thought it would be really cool to have something like that, because you know, you can only have so many of these cars before you end up having a pile up on the highway anyway. So yeah, so definitely I encourage you to do custom work, you know, find pieces and you know, experiment and have fun. This took a few tries to get it the way I wanted it to, but it's very simple. Changes I would like? Well, I'd probably like to see, I'll go ahead and zoom back in on this again for you. If I was to change this up a little bit, I'd like to see these pieces here in either blue or white. I kind of wanted to keep that theme all the way around, but I don't think I have those pieces in those colors. Right now it looks very, you know, it's got the gray spaceship-y sort of look to it, but I was really wanting to have more of a police, you know, inspiration all over it, and instead I've just got this little part here in the front that lets you know that it's a cop car, or a cop vehicle, police vehicle. But I would like to have, like, maybe even these flaps here, like in white and some blue, and just kind of carry the theme all the way across. And you know, that's something that, you know, as you collect Lego and you build for a long time, you end up having a parts inventory to where you can just, you know, open up a drawer and find those pieces, and that's probably what I'll end up doing. So anyways, I wanted to keep this video short, but just show you guys what you can do when you just put your imagination to use and grab a handful of Legos. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.